This Heritage Humane Society's Paws for Paws segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.
It is time for Paws for Paws, sponsored by Mermaid Books. I am your host, Robert Hodge, filling in for Greg Martin. And Jennifer, welcome. Who do you have here with you?
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. So I have the sweetest little dog possible. Her name is Maggie. And she is a Beagle Hound mix that is up for adoption right now at Heritage Humane Society. She loves cuddles. If you guys could see what she's doing right now on the radio, she's just literally sitting in my lap.
Maggie is looking extremely affectionate and very loving and very intelligent, I might add, actually, with those big eyes.
Yes, yeah, she's a sweetheart. She definitely needs somebody that likes to hang out on couches. I know it's a hard thing to relax, watch TV. She loves going for walks and sniffing.
Yeah.
But she's available for adoption, so definitely check out our website, heritagehumanesociety.org, and you can check out all of our dogs and cats and small mammals that are up for adoption right now.
I am personally a sucker for those big ears, too.
Yes.
They look like you would just enjoy rubbing those ears all day.
Yeah, she has those big floppy beagle ears. So yeah, she's a super sweetheart.
Yeah. How's everything at the shelter? Is it going well?
Yeah, everything's great. This past weekend, we had our PetSmart adoption weekend, which was fantastic. So we were there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We brought some of our adoptable dogs, and we actually brought some of our small critters like rabbits and guinea pigs and rats. And we were out there trying to get some of our guys adopted, which was a lot of fun. The shelter's busy like always. It's kitten season right now, so we have a lot of kittens. So if anybody is interested, foster care is always a huge help. We have a fantastic volunteer foster program where any of our kittens or our dogs that need foster help is always a huge help, especially this time of year.
And I think a lot of people, the reason I asked how things were going is I think a lot of people are so used to the shelter's presence in the community, they sometimes forget that you need their help and their volunteerism, but their donations as well.
Absolutely. So I actually am the volunteer and community engagement manager at Heritage. So half my job is our volunteer program, which is fantastic. We have over 500 active volunteers, and our facility wouldn't be able to run the way it does without them. So they're there at the shelter every day helping us clean and take care of all of our critters, but they're also behind the scenes doing some of our foster care. We have a lot of off-site events that we go to, which they're a huge help to get donations for the shelter. So anybody who's ever interested in volunteering, please learn more information. You can go to our website, which has the volunteer part of it too. But yes, volunteering is always a huge help to take care of all of our critters at the shelter.
Right. Do you know much about Maggie? Where did she come from?
So she was actually a stray. So she came to us at the end of April. So she was found stray, and we brought her in. She didn't have a microchip. She had no tags, so we were unable to find where she came from previously.
Right.
So then we brought her in, and she is now up for adoption. So hopefully we'll be able to get somebody who gives her a really, really loving home soon.
Well, I have a feeling all they're going to have to do is see that face.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's going to take very much, because every time I go through the shelter when I've been shopping for an animal, I'll tell you what, it's hard to even choose, let alone leave any of them sitting there. So
exactly.
That face in particular. Hi, Maggie. What's up, dear? Oh, she's awfully cute. If you are going to see this video, you're going to want to run down to the shelter, and I hope you're not too late, because somebody may beat you there. This is a great day for adoption, actually. Maybe we'll call this Adoption Day, and just unofficially. I will root for you, Maggie. I hope that you find something. Now, does she, I know you said she's a cross between a Beagle and a Hound, but is she one of those that'll trail the squirrels and chase them up the trees?
Absolutely. She's pretty funny. She'll kind of go from kind of sniffing quietly to the moment you smell something, you can tell she has that hound in her.
When the computer processes that it's a target
so
now.
She very much is a hound, and she very much has a very, very good nose.
Right? Wow. That's fun. What does she like to eat?
So at the shelter, we give them some hard kibble and then some soft food, and we give them all sorts of treats too. So she will pretty much eat anything that she can get her little nose and her face in. She's not too picky.
She is indeed the perfect guest for Paws because those are some mighty big paws she's got.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun. So to the adoption process, you just come in and fill out an application, pay a little fee, and
yep. So we always tell the first step you guys can do is check out our website, because that has all of our adoptable dogs, cats, and small critters.
Okay.
And you can kind of learn more. It has pictures, bios of them.
Oh, nice.
And then you're more than welcome to come into the shelter to do meet and greets. And then we have an application that people fill out, so that way we can get the perfect home for the critters that we have.
Wow.
But yeah, the website is always the best bet, and we keep it updated, so you can always check out to see our newcomers in there too.
Well, you're just getting more and more comfortable, Maggie. She is now lying back in Jennifer's arms, giving me the look like, are we done yet?
Exactly.
That's pretty funny. You're not meant to be a radio star, dear, are you?
I know.
She looks like she's a little bit annoyed with us, but it is fun to talk about the Heritage Humane Society and the work that you do in the community. Do you find that there are a lot of people that just have to surrender animals when they move? I mean, is there a constant influx of animals?
Sure. I mean, we certainly get different cases. We are an open admission shelter, so that means we take in everything. So we get different cases. Sometimes it's owner surrenders.
Right.
Sometimes it's strays. But the important thing is we try to take really good care of them and try to find a great home for them afterwards, which is the important part.
And Jennifer, how long have you been with the Heritage?
I am brand new, so I actually have only been there for a little less than 2 months. So I'm one of their new staff members. I'm not new to the area. I grew up in the Williamsburg area, but I'm very privileged to help out at Heritage now.
Well, Maggie has finally made her way around the desk. She's finally trusting me a little bit that she wants some attention. And it's really funny. She's staying just far enough away that I have to lean away from the microphone to reach her head. So you're a tricky little girl. But I'm glad she's finally warming up. And I would suggest that if you are looking for an animal, if you have room for a pet in your home, Maggie would be a great place to start for looking for a lovely, calm, sweet, loving animal. And I think you definitely should take a visit down. You're still at the end of Waller Mill Road.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And what are the hours for the SP?
So we are closed on Mondays, but we are open Tuesday through Sunday from 12 to 4:30.
Okay.
So come check us out in the afternoon.
All right.
And you can meet some of our critters.
Well, Maggie, dear, thank you for coming in. I have a feeling this might be the last time I see you, because you're going to find your home. This might be it,
hoping.
Our one and only meeting. But Jennifer, thank you, as always, for the work that y'all do in the community and for being on the show every week, because I know it's a very popular segment here on the radio. I'm delighted to be hosting it for the first time today. It just kind of fell in my lap, and I hope we'll work together again, because this is a cause I believe in.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, my dear. We're going back to the music you love here on WMBG. Thank you to Mermaid Books for this Pause for Pause moment.
This Heritage Humane Society's Pause for Pause segment is proudly sponsored by Mermaid Books.